Good morning, YouTube. Sexy Man Pajamas. Last night, as I was sitting here editing, I noticed my display on my stereo was, the truck stereo, was off. I was like, what the hell? It's just not working. It stopped working. My damn car stereo, my damn truck stereo, it stopped working. I'm thinking about replacing it for a while now, but where this is all interconnected, is it as simple as just putting a new damn stereo in that son bitch? Let me know. I mean, it's got SXM. Of course, to even change the time on the stereo for the clock or whatever, I got to do it to the dash. Is there anything special I got to do to just change out the drag on regular stereo in the truck? Because apparently I ain't working no more, so that's going to suck not having a radio. Oh well, anyhow, let me get going. I got to go. I'm running the edge. I didn't go to bed like after midnight last night. I'm a little tired this morning. We got to get to getting. I appreciate you being here. Let's see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we? I will say that guy across from me, he's not having a very good day. He's pulled over. There's a day cab driver. I guess the cop followed him into here. Pulled him over from the highway. He just decided to stop here. I don't know. You want to see? Let me show you. Right there. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
So Nashville was fun. Oh, I miss Nashville. No, said nobody ever. Lost about 45 minutes there. And while I was sitting in traffic for the mini standstills that I had, or set stills, or whatever you want to call them, I asked Google. I said, hey, my damn radio's not working. What do you see for that? And it brought me up to a few YouTube videos. One of them wasn't very good because it wasn't very close to showing what needed to be, what fuse it was. But this other guy, he posted a short, and he got really close to point out exactly what it was, and his is doing the exact same thing mine was. The only thing you saw on the display screen was a little Bluetooth icon. That was it. It wasn't doing nothing else, wasn't changing, wasn't powering on, wasn't going off, wasn't nothing. So he pulled this fuse out. It's a 20 amp fuse. I'm going to do that when I get fuel. Well, first I'm going to try the kill switch option. Turn the kill switch off and turn it back on, see if that repairs it. And if it does, then no worries. If it doesn't, then we'll have to take the fuse out and reseat it. Now, remember when my passenger side locks and doors and everything just stopped working? I tried the kill switch for that because I didn't know what the fuck happened wrong with it. And I even had an error code on the dash. The kill switch didn't work for that, but I found a video on YouTube about I had to get over there and just reseat the fuse, take it out and put it back in. I just kind of fixed everything. I've had to do that one time since then. So something with these fuses in these Freightliners, I don't know. Maybe that's just they're randomly getting jarred loose from time to time, and if that's the problem, then the clamps seem to be tighter, or they're just whatever the issue is. They're freight shakers, right? They shake. Gamora, shake your body, light up. Work some more. Okay, shut up. Shake it all the time. What? Stop, squirrel. So we're going to try that and see if it refreshes everything. Now, I can, obviously, my tablet, I play through the tablet speakers, but it's fine when you're sitting still. But when you're jamming music, you just want to crank it up, baby, through the truck. But when you start rolling, of course, all the road noise kicks in, the winds or whatever, and the beep beeps and the bloop bloops and the engines and all that. It starts grounding out the radio. Can't really hear it that well. But so anyhow, when we stop and get fuel, the cheapest place is $4.35. Holy crap! Earlier this morning when I looked, I could have swore it was like 470, but it's 435 in Lebanon. Problem is, Lebanon is 260 miles away from me. I don't think I'm under a quarter of a tank. I ain't got enough fuel to get there, so I'm gonna stop. I'm about I guess 10-15 miles from the state line to cross over to Kentucky. I'm gonna end up. Sorry, I'm gonna end up stopping somewhere and grabbing some fuel. I'm gonna fill up in Lebanon. That way, I ain't got to worry about fuel for the trip. We're working on a load too out of Lancaster, New York for Monday. Because, you know, I'm going over to Hinckley, Ohio, which is up around Cleveland. Lancaster, New York is like 180 miles away. To go down to Medley, Florida. Almost damn near Miami. Very solid rate. And this agent does use the Mercer fuel surcharge, which is 86 cents right now, by the way. I've learned recently that not all agents use the Mercer fuel surcharge. Some agents use their own little app, calculation or whatever. Those are the agents that I'm not going to work with. If they don't use the Mercer fuel surcharge, or if they're not better than the Mercer fuel surcharge, I'm not going to work with those agents for a while. Not until fuel gets back to normal. Fuel surcharge is there to help us. And if an agent is not using the Mercer fuel surcharge, then I'm not going to haul your loads. That's just a fact. So anyhow, we're going to try out that fuse thing, or the kill switch, and then the fuse thing, if we need to, see if we can get our stereo working back. You know, if you just get over in the right lane, I wouldn't be hearing bleep bleeps on my dash. I can't get any closer to you because otherwise someone will think I'm unsafe and being a rage baiter. I'm not a rage baiter. I yell at you, but I yell at you from behind my steering wheel, so shut up. Oh man, okay. Yeah, just a little update. We're out of Nashville though, finally. That was fun. So, now we got Louisville and Cincinnati to deal with. Well, I guess in Columbus. We gotta go near Columbus too, so. Alright, let's have fun. Alright, so we're stopping at this Love's here in Horse Cave, Kentucky. We're still a couple hundred miles from Lebanon, so we're down to right around 1/8 of a tank. The light hasn't came on yet, but I guarantee it will once we drop off this exit. We're gonna get about 30 gallons of fuel. It's $5 a gallon here after discount. The sign says $5.28 a gallon, so $5.34 credit. So we're only getting like 30 cents off. I remember, I believe there's a truck wash right across the highway, right over there. Yeah, there is. I've had my truck washed over there before. They did a good job. Better than Beacon. Problem is, they don't have an account with Mercer. So, we need to grab a little bit of fuel. We need to grab some washer fluid because our washer fluid is empty. And I learned that when I tried to kill a fresh bug splat, and there's a streak on my side of the windshield, so I need to fill her up. And then, you know what? I go fill the tanks up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get about how my light just came on, low fuel. Oh, let's think about this for a second. Let's do a little bit of math. I can't really afford to stop again. 435 up there, 502 here. That's 60 cents. Out of 60 gallons. That's $35, $36. Can't stop again though, damn it. Whatever. It is what it is. Fuel cost is fuel cost. If you can, you definitely want to get the cheapest you can find. I know where the cheapest is. I just can't make it there, and I can't afford to stop twice just because of time and time change and so forth. So, how much will it take me to get there? 34. I might as well go ahead and just get 50 gallon. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna fill the driver's side tank up. That'll finish this trip. Be about $300 if it's all said and done with. What is this guy doing? What? Dipshit. Alright, cool. Satellite side is bagged off. The driver's side isn't bagged off, so I don't need satellite fuel. I just need main fuel.
Damn, is everybody on break on the fuel island or what?
Alright, let's get some fuel. Ooh, when the sky's active. You hear that? Ronnie, sorry, the kill switch thing didn't work. Get out of here, Fly. Go ahead. I know I had my door open for a little while. You don't need to be in here. The kill switch thing didn't work, even though in theory it should have, because you're cutting power one way or the other. Maybe it's just these fuses are getting corrosive or something, and they're losing connection. But we pulled the fuse out, that 20 amp fuse, and just reseated it. And voila, Bob's a freaking uncle. Our radio's back, which is great. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Why? Okay, you're going over there for some reason. GMC. Oh, employee parking only. Why are employee parking over here? All right, we got 50 gallons. What we got? That'll be enough to do what we got to do. Now we got to just keep heading north, and hopefully we don't get delayed much more because we're pushing it close on time. So let's get. You know, I forgot how stupid this was because I don't come this way very often. Not a lot. I've been here, yes, but I just forgot, okay? Coming up 65, you get to Louisville, and you want to take 264 bypass. 264 has got 3 lanes that go off to the right, okay? Then you got an on-ramp, so now you're at 4 lanes. So, but the eastbound lane, you got to cross 3 lanes of traffic to get into the one eastbound exit lane. Who in the hell designed that clusterfuck full of shit traffic pattern? My God, that's just downright stupid. You got an engineering degree for that shit? Oh, that's just ridiculous, 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 redongadon. Anyway, in case you didn't figure it out, we're going around Louisville right now. 200 miles from Grove City. But it looks like it's fairly easy because we take 71. Well, once we get off 264, we'll be hitting 71 north. Take 71 north all the way. We'll wind up having to go through Cincinnati, but once we get up to where we're at, 71, we just get out of the exit, and hey, it's an airplane flying behind me. Saw the rearview mirror. Squirrel. But yeah, I was looking at the directions. 71 all the way. You get off whatever exit it was, and then make a left for like a mile and a half, and then a left, and boom, you're there. So I ain't got to go through much. Just get off an exit and go. So it should be fairly simple. So we might be able to make up some time. That slowed us down a little bit. Cincinnati's probably going. I don't know. Let's see. We're probably what, an hour? Hour and 15 minutes away from Cincy. It'll be early afternoon, so maybe Cincinnati won't be that bad. Famous last words. All right, so we're like 14 miles from Cincinnati right now, and I just heard a blowout. Poof! I immediately looked back at my mirrors, and I didn't see any evidence. But then I looked right in front of me. It was up about 5, 6, 7 truck lengths. And in the third lane, I'm in the second lane. and I saw the tire coming out. I'm like, oh, gator, 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 gator. And it's one of those deep, like deep bass when those things blow. So it's definitely a noise you can hear when it pops. So, but he noticed it right away, and he got ahead to get over 3 lanes of traffic. And it's pretty heavy through here, 75 around Florence and all that. Y'all know this area. It's about to get congested right now. Oh shit! Why would you do that? Yeah, we're just hitting the congestion too. Trucker Pass has 19-minute delay. I don't like that at all. But this is also a split off too, right? That's where the congestion is. Once we get past it, the 3 lanes going into Cincinnati down the bridges and all that stuff in the 71. That's not as horrible as every intersection on the interstate, no matter if you're near a city or not. But we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
Big cinematic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
Man, this has been a drive day, shitty drive day, man. You know, started out with Nashville. I don't think about it, we lost about 30, 40 minutes there in Nashville. Then we get up to Louisville. I don't know, we only lose about maybe 15 minutes going through Louisville and the bypass and all that. Get up to Cincinnati. Going through Cincinnati was fine. You even saw a little bit of road footage coming out of the tunnel, but right after we come out of the tunnel, I start seeing signs for the left 2 lanes closed in 4 miles. I'm like, son of a bitch. So we lost 5 lanes of traffic being shut down to 2. That, I don't know, we 45 minutes minimum lost there, minimum. And then, that's over about an hour and a half or more of just lost time driving today. So we're a little behind. But I'm coming in, like, hey. Now they have the open window from noon to 4, I talked to her, and she's like, well, the reason we have that is like, from H&M, we're loading out our, because I'm going to Pitt, Ohio. It's a trucking company, LTL company. She said, from H&M, they're loading their trucks and they're sending them out. And then from like 4, after 4, they start coming back in. I was like, that makes a lot of sense, but you know, I'm just going to show up and hopefully, whoever the dock boss is, can get me out. The good thing is you only got 7 units. Because I can't reschedule this for the morning if they want to make me, because I mean, I got to get the other load dropped off tomorrow before 4 o'clock too, for the same reasons. They noon to 4 because they load their own trucks and then they got them coming back in and all that. So my original plan was to be here about 2 o'clock. Could have been. And actually, if it wasn't for the East Coast change, I'd still be here within my window. But now, like I said, I'm just a little bit behind schedule because of all the damn traffic. Oh, and then there was that part before we got to Cincinnati on 75. It was clusterfucked. And it wasn't just that expressway I was talking about. It was, how they split off with the bypass and all that. It was a semi, a big truck broke down in the middle lane. Yes. Once we got past that, it was, pretty good getting into Cincinnati until, of course, when you got out of it, that left 2 lanes were blocked. That sucked. So up here at this stoplight, we're supposed to bust a left. We got to bust a left on Hardy Parkway Street. Is there a stoplight there? Yeah, there's a stoplight there. Okay. Sometimes a stoplight or stop sign is showing up on Trucker Path and it's no longer there, or it's not there, or it's different than what it says. So, okay. This is not my turn lane. The next part of my turn lane. Go ahead and ease over. Hey, there's a Pitt, Ohio truck right there. I'm coming to your home base, fool. What's the light look like? I got a hole. We're good. Pitt, Ohio. So the question is, where do we go in? Here? Supply chain, yep, I guess here. This is private property. Is it 2101? Bring up my that loaded that one. Yep. Let's see what happens here. Drew is my new best friend at Pitt, Ohio in Grove City. I checked in with the lady, she called you guys that we can't take a train after 4. I told you the delays. I was like, tell him I said please. I was like, she's like, you can go talk to him. I'm like, where's he at? She pointed me in the direction I was. Hey, is there Drew down here? I was like, man, I want to be your friend. I want you to be my friend. These delays, traffic, we can't control that shit, man. And I'm not too far behind for the 4 o'clock windows. Per my dock manager, I'm like, listen, good news is you only got 7 units. You got 7 units. And I got to get this load finished out in Carlisle, Pennsylvania tomorrow. He's like, are you sure that's all I got? I'm like, yes, 7. He's like, man, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I can't promise you when I'm going to get you unloaded. But I was like, if I got to wait here 3 or 4 hours, before we finish that sentence, if I got to wait here 3 or 4 hours, fine, I'll do it. He said, back into 1. Oh, this is a box truck spot. I'm a trailer. But you know what? He said back into one. I'm gonna back into one. I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I don't want to give up this opportunity. So I was like, hey, if I gotta stay here 3 or 4 hours before you can get a chance to do it, so be it, buddy. I said, because I gotta have this delivered in the morning or tomorrow. Clear it out, because I gotta do a reset before my next one. He showed pity on me. Super close to that trailer. This is a box truck spot too, by the way. I'm gonna be halfway out in the freaking lane. Maybe he thought I was in a box truck. Wasn't aware that I was a semi. I just shimmy Cocoa Puff over just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Listen to it, light it up and take a puff. Listen to me now, we're going down, down, baby. Don't jump it down, boom, 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 boom. Shimmy and let it go. Now a jingle stuck in my head again. I blame you, Ronnie. I blame you, Ronnie. You know the conversation we had earlier talking about shimmy, shimmy. And then my brain, then you continued on, because you knew more words than I did. Nice little baby doc. Nice little baby doc. Nice little baby doc. I don't want my mule gear, my creeper to hit too hard. There we go. Nice little baby doc. And the receptionist lady, after I went back and told her, she went, okay, enjoy your nap. So he said when they're done, someone will come out here and tell me no, they're done. All right, so now we wait. Thank you, Drew. See that smile? I don't want to overhype myself because you never know what's going to happen. I've been sitting here 20 minutes. I just got talking to my buddy Ronnie, giving him the whole story update. I just heard a dock plate go into my trailer. And I think I felt something go in there. Oh, shit, yeah. I got like almost 5 hours left on my day clock. Yeah, I definitely feel somebody in there. I got 3 hours left on my drive clock. I am 6.5 hours away from where I gotta be. I'm taking the long route. 350 miles, the expensive toll route through 76 and 90 and all that. No, thank you. I'm taking the cheap route, 70 all the way. Oh, God, 70. The 70 in Ohio is not bad. 70 all the way to Wheeling, West Virginia. 68 south to Morgantown, West Virginia. Nope, 79 south to Morgantown, West Virginia. Then take 68 all the way over 81. 68, we all know 68. It's like, but I'll only be about 13,000 pounds at that time once these 7 units get off. So we should be good. We're going to go just a couple hours, maybe. It's Oh, we're East Coast. What time is it? 6 o'clock. We may go. Oh yeah, East Coast. Yeah, yeah. You feel me shaking? Yeah, they're my trailer. Yeah, my trailer. Yeah, they're my trailer. Yeah, we don't have to drive anymore tonight, but we're going to. Columbus 70 shouldn't be still bad. Maybe not. But we're going to get east of Columbus anyway, so we ain't got to deal with whatever it has in the morning. So we'll find a truck stop somewhere along the way. Maybe it was 20 miles away. Maybe we'll do the one in Muskingum, 63 miles away. Or we can go 111 miles away. There's a pilot and a Love's there off mile marker 208 in Belmont, Ohio. Maybe. I don't know how far I'm going to go, but we're going to go once we get unloaded here. I'm so giddy. I feel people in my trailer. 20 minutes later, guy comes out, gives me a thumbs up. I felt like they were in and out of that trailer more than 7 times. So, in my head, I figured 4 times. Because there was a single in the back, and what I thought was 3 rows of double stacks. Maybe they weren't all double stacks. Maybe it was just a double stack in front of that one in the rear. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to look back there to see how many I think is there. Cause I ain't gonna be able to see all the way back up. I'm not gonna be able to see all the way back up there. But I got to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna park over here. Okay, bobtail guy behind me. All right, so let me slide my tandem, shut my doors, and get the flock out of here. So I just stopped this Love's in Etna, just a little short of where I'm going. I'm gonna go to this Flying J in like 3 miles. But the fuel here was $4.51. I was just showing my buddy being a smart ass. I feel like I'm robbing them now. I went ahead and filled up the driver's side tank. 55 gallons is what it took. Pump price was $5.40. We got a 90-cent discount on this thing. I think. And he replied like, "It's a damn shame when you think $4.51 is a good price." You're right. It's a damn shame when $4.50 is a good price. Feels like a good price. I want to go back to those 250 and 260 days we had about 6 weeks ago. We will though. Once all this crap's over with, in the next few weeks, it'll start tumbling down again. I'm okay with it. It sucks, yes, but the total picture I get and I agree with. So. Whatever, it is what it is, but we're going to stop at this Flying J in Millersport, Ohio. And why am I stopping there? Is because they have a Denny's. And they have a Denny's. I'll have dinner and I'll have breakfast at Denny's. And we'll get up in the morning. We'll be 5.5 hours away. We'll head out about noon. No, we'll head out about 7 or 8, whatever I feel like in the morning, and then we'll be there about noon or 1. Drop it off, find a place to park, do our reset, and then pick up our next load on Sunday morning, coming back to Ohio, and then we're out. I locked it in. Yeah, pick it up in Lancaster, New York. We're down to Medley, Florida. I booked it for a good rate. The agent got me even more money, about like $300 more, which made it an even better rate. I'm like, great, because he understands going to Florida. I probably got to deadhead out. But, yeah, we're going to Medley, Florida. Come Monday afternoon to deliver on Thursday morning, and then who knows what afterwards. Medley's down just north of Miami. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here because our exit is in 1 mile, and we're going to park it. We're going to go inside, sit down at Denny's and have a meal. Probably do country fried steak dinner, mashed potatoes, broccoli. That sounds about perfect right now. You know, when I got up this morning, I just left. I didn't stop for breakfast. I didn't get nothing at Love's when I stopped for fuel. What I did get was when I was at that Pitt, Ohio, they had a break room there. I got one of those little Italian wraps and a Monster Zero out of the vending machines. One of those scan and go deals. Open it up, buy your shit, go to the counter and scan it and pay and go. So that tied me over for dinner. So we're good. Anyway, thanks so much for all the support, guys. I really appreciate everything. Oh, and I got an email a little bit ago. Somebody bought a new hat. Shout out to the hat purchaser. Only 23,000, some odd more to go before we can own Big Blue. So if you want to help me pay out Big Blue, you can do a number of things. Go buy an item from the shop, my merch shop. My link is in the top of the description, countryslife.com. Click on the merch tab and see what all we have available. Hats and t-shirts anymore. See if you like anything. Especially the Sexy Mama Jamma Ride with Country t-shirt. That's the newest item in the shop. Even got a sticker for it. So you can either purchase something from the merch shop, hell, become a member. That'll help it all go to the same damn goal. Or just tell me you love me. That'll make me feel good. Anyway, I appreciate all of it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and I will see you. I'm scanning a lot for an open spot. Now I'm having a hard time scanning tomorrow.